You are welcome to Bnoskka Productions.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and all the followers of Bnoskka Online and all Bnoskka Productions. Today, I want us to look at artist management. And so whoever that is engaged in artist management is known as a music manager. Right, so as a music manager, there are processes that goes into it. First, I want us to look at the 10 steps. But then after that, we're going to take each step by step and then look into details, what it entails as the job of a music manager. Right, so if you want to start a music manager job or to set up yourself as a music manager, basically you have to look at one, how to build your business plan. So building your business plan basically entails three things. You can build a plan that sets you aside as a freelance music manager, okay, a freelance music manager, or you can also register a company and then be working as a company as the music manager of that company, or you can also work under a record label company as somebody that you're going to be paid to be working in that company as a music manager. Right, and then the next thing also, we're going to look at how to make a name and brand identity. Okay, the third is also to look at contract, how you should write your contract and the duties that goes into the contract, the duties of the artist and the duties of you, the manager. And then also we want to look at who you should work with as a music manager. You should work with an accountant to be able to manage your finances. You should also work with an entertainment lawyer. So when we get that part, we will look into details, what entails the job of our accountant, and then the job of entertainment lawyer. And then we also have to look at the financial management in terms of funding. So that is the next step. The next one, we want to look at booking and charging. Okay, booking and charging. That is also another aspect and the music management, artist manager. All right, and then we have to look at artist grooming. How do you, music manager, groom your artist? The next one we want to look at will be the intellectual property in terms of how your works are going to be intellectually protected. Okay, then we want to look at associations. As a manager, you must belong to an association, or your artist should belong to some associations. So we're going to look at that. And the last and the least of it is social responsibility of a music manager and then an artist. So these are the 10 steps that the job of a music manager entails. Right, so today I want us to look at basically building your business plan. So building your business plan entails three things. Right, so I said when I talk about portfolio a music manager, a portfolio music manager is a person who I would say is a freelancer. He works for nobody, okay? He works for nobody, and he hasn't got a company that he is working in as, for example, a registered company. Okay, so he's a man of his own, he's an entrepreneur. So that entrepreneur is basically going around to go and look for artists, people who have got talent, and he would express interest to manage them. Okay, there are sometimes two ways. People will approach you when they see your name, when they see the good works you are doing. But from the beginning, that nobody knows you, you have to approach people with your business plan and tell them that this is what I can do, right? So when you tell people what you can do, that's when they can buy into your ideas. So your business plan will basically have to outline some goals and targets you want to achieve. Whoever that comes to work with you, whoever that you would manage should be able to see what you can do for the person. Okay, so that is the freelance aspect. The other aspect is about registering a company. This comes with a lot of responsibility because it means that you must have some money and some people to be your board of directors. You register a company, and you can register in two ways. You can register as a sole proprietor, that is an enterprise, or you can register as a limited liability. So under limited liabilities, you are going to basically pay taxes for the taxes of the company, and your income taxes also going to be separately. But as a sole enterprise and sole proprietor, whatever your expenditure is going to be your source of tax. That's how you're going to pay your taxes. Right. Now, working under record label company means that there's a record label company and you are going to advertise yourself that you're a music manager and you want a job there to be able to get artists to come and work, to be able to sign on to that record label. So that is what is going to be your job. Now, registering the company, it goes with a lot of responsibility. First, you need to have a name of that business you want to set up. So that name, in this part of Africa, you need to go to your national registration office where you go and search the name. For example, Bnoskka Production or my company PMA Ghana. The time that I wanted to register, all I need to do was to go to Registrar General's department here in Ghana to go and search for the name if it exists. If it exists, it means somebody else is using that name, so you cannot register. Okay, you cannot register. And if it doesn't exist, it means it is available for usage. Okay, so you can then start the process of how to register that name so that it becomes your registered company. Right. The second aspect is that you need to have some board of directors, 2 people at most, at least 2 people, yourself and maybe your wife or your partner. Never register a record label company or an artist management company and use your first artist as your partner or a director in the company. No, do that separately. Look for somebody who shares your ideas, somebody who buys into your vision. So registering that company, once you have been able to register the company, now you have to have a vision and then a mission. What is your vision? Okay, it's your vision to look for talent and enrich them with possibilities that can help them to maximize their profit in terms of their talent as a product. Or your vision could be a platform that you're going to give to people, emerging artists, or anybody who is interested in music business, that you are going to give them the platform to explore their talent, to explore their their capabilities. So that is that aspect with the registering. Once you have that, you have to set these goals, and your goal should be that within the next 1 year you're going to produce a hit records, because that's the most important thing. You cannot be an artist manager and then all you do is just produce songs and your songs never hit. So that should be your aim. It should be part of your goal, that you're going to get people whose voices are very good. If the voice is not good, the person is a rapper, they should be on top. Okay, so these should be your goals and your objectives. Okay, and you should let people know that you have a time frame, that within the first 6 months that you sign the person, you're going to let the person see this, you're going to let the person see that have this experience, have this exposure. You're going to have platforms, and so you should also have a link with entertainment managers, people who do event organizations. You should have a link with them. You should be able to have links with TV production houses, media houses, in terms of press and radio and television. You should have links with all of them. So you have to get up and walk and talk to a lot of people who you can be able to work with, so they become like your affiliates, okay, or your collaborators, so that they can also help in terms of your company and how it works. So your business plan should come with some responsibilities. It should come with things that you want to do for your artist. So whatever, and you should reduce your business plan into 3 formats. You should have your general business plan. You should have an executive summary. Executive summary is going to basically look at an abstract of everything that you're going to do, a little bit of everything in your business plan. And the third one is a summary that you can quickly share with somebody that you want to sign. That this is a summary of my business plan, okay? And it should be some 4 or 5 statements, so that when a person reads that summary, they can quickly buy into your idea and accept you to manage them. So as a music manager, you should be able to have a business plan. You should have a business plan. And I want to go over again. If you want to start as a portfolio or a freelance music manager that you be managing artists, okay, you have to have a business plan. You have to have a business plan. You should have a vision. You should have an aim. You should have a goal, and you should have a mission. Okay, and you should also have a target people that you want to manage. You shouldn't just say I'm going to manage everybody that comes my way. No, you should have a target. Okay, you should have a target. You want to manage children, you want to manage elderly people, you want to manage or what? If you want to do a mix of everything, you should also specialize yourself how to deal with all these people. Okay, so you should train yourself in way children behave, you should train yourself in the way adults behave, and you should train yourself with people who are extremely talented but they have personal problems, special needs cases. Okay, right. So you yourself, you need training as a freelancer. Now, to be able to also register a company, just a recap, you also need to have a name of that company. Even with that portfolio, the portfolio or the freelancer music manager, you should have a name, and that name should reflect in whatever you're doing. You can basically start with your name as a freelancer. My name is Bnoskka, and I'm a music manager, and I want to manage your work. So I tell you that I do this, I do that, I do that. I run workshops on creative arts business, and I can put you on all those platforms. And I'm intellectual property expert. And I also do cultural entrepreneurial initiatives consultancy, and I do creativity consultancy. So you sell yourself to people, you sell yourself to them. This time you don't have any company, but just your name. Okay, and you should have social handles. You should have a Facebook account, you should have a YouTube account, you should have a Twitter account, Instagram, every social media, okay, that you think you can make yourself useful on them. You can register yourself under Spotify, you can register yourself under iTunes, you can register yourself in Sony and SoundCloud. You can register yourselves in all these digital platforms so that you can tell the person that I'll put your song here, I'll do that. So you're basically going to sell yourself as a freelancer music manager. The next aspect is registering a company. If you want to register a company, so then you have to go to Registrar General's department. So you should select that name, go and search for it. If it exists, it means it's being used by somebody. If it doesn't exist, it means you're going to be the first person to register. So quickly, you should have some money to do that because it comes with payment. It comes with payment. But as a freelancer, you may not even have to register because your name could be unique for you. Register. And so as a company too, you must have a logo to represent your company, or even as a freelancer, you should have a logo that represents yourself, which we call the trademark. Okay, your trademark or your service mark, based on what you want to do. Are you want to run a service or you want to run a product? So you want to look at that aspect too. And then at the record label company level, this time you are going to sell yourself to somebody who owns a record label company, that you want to be employed as a music manager or as an artist manager, whereby you go out to scout for talent. So that company is already registered. They will give you a place as an office, give you some equipment like a laptop or a book or a recorder, where you go out and listen to people's talent, and then you come and try and sign them on. Okay, so at another next time, we're going to look at making your name and your brand identity. We're also going to look at contract details, who to work with, financial management, booking, and charging, artist grooming. We're going to look at intellectual property, associations, and social responsibility. But today, we're basically looking at building your business plan as a music manager. This is Bnoskka. I'm telling you, try and follow me. If you like this video, try and share it. I'm on Facebook, Bnoskka Online, Bnoskka Show, ABC Creativity, and then Creative Art Business Consult. Okay, you can follow me on all these social platforms, and you can also follow me on Instagram, on Twitter. Okay, PMA Ghana, Play Music Academy Ghana. That's my company. So that's what we do. Watch me every week, and I'm going to give you this music manager up to the 10th section, which is the social responsibility. Thank you for watching my video. Please try and subscribe to my channel so that you can get notification of all the latest one I'm going to do. I want to say thank you to a couple of people that are also friends. Officer KOA, watch your tongue, the police officer. I thank you so much. Urban GH is my wonderful friend. I thank you so much. And then I also want to say thank you to Dr. Who on Hot FM, Dr. Khan on Happy FM, Kojo Prekudankwa on Kasapa and Star FM. IBK is also my friend at Kasapa. Thank you so much. And Baba Spirit, also thank you for also being my partner. And all my friends, Dr. Kofi Ejokum, Kofi Krom Pharmacy, and K-BAM. Yes, you are BAM. I greet you all. And all my friends, Dr. Obed Aqua at University of Education Music Department. And all my friends, thank you for always listening. And thank you for always making time to meet me on Bnoskka. This is Bnoskka. I'm telling you, today is about business plan. See you at another time.
Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to the video. The next video is going to look at making a name as a music manager and brand identity. Thank you so much. This is Bnoskka.